What it do? It's your boy Bank had the name. Straight the Trunk Radio. Got another dope ass artist with another dope ass interview going down today, right now. Heir, the prophecy in the motherfucking house. How's it going, sir?
What's going on, man?
I appreciate for allowing me in your domain.
Yeah, man.
It's beautiful.
I appreciate the platform, bro.
Oh, hell yeah,
I've been watching for a minute, so it's like kind of coming full circle. You know what I'm saying? We've been bumping heads for a little bit, like me seeing you over here. I think Big Hits.
Yeah, Big Hits Studio says, but also from Underground Magazine. And Clap It Up LA, J Brock.
Yeah.
From the panels to what he's doing.
Right. So we've been running into each other a lot. So
hell yeah.
Full circle.
It's time.
It's time.
And it's time. You got a new project that's coming out. You feel me? Comes with Envy. That's a very, very powerful title, and it comes with a lot.
Yeah.
Because everything that you do in life that you leveling up, it comes with envy, and you have to be conscious of that, because you might be blinded to a fake smile.
Yeah.
You feel me? You might be somebody want to do something for you, but they looking for something in return.
Yeah.
You know? So, but before we get into all that, you did Heir Prophecy. How you doing? It's the weekend, you feel me? It's past Memorial Day weekend.
Man.
Did you get some barbecue?
I for sure did, and I didn't enjoy it.
You didn't enjoy it?
I mean, I enjoyed the size, but the chicken was dry.
The chicken was dry. Are you the type of person that don't like his food to touch, or you don't matter?
Nah, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
I'm more likely to blend it.
Same here. Yeah, you feel me? Give me that greens. Put the greens on my mac and cheese. That's cool.
Mac and cheese go with everything.
It do, yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, Heir Prophecy, you are from West LA?
Yes, sir. Born and raised. Yeah.
Can you describe West LA in 2 words?
I would say endless potential.
Endless potential.
Yeah.
Why would you say those? Why those 2 words?
I mean, I just seen so many people like I grew up with just kind of like, start as kids and become stars, or just, like seeing the city just change from, I don't know, like where it's like an area where it just seems like there's nothing there until everybody want to be there. I mean, it's changing so much, and it's moving so fast paced, and it's just a lot of like endless possibilities in the city.
I love that answer. I love that. What has changed from you being in high school to the man right now? Like, what has changed in West LA?
Man, for me, like what's changed the most is just my circle. I mean, you're in high school, you got 1,000 friends, and when you hit that real life, man, you probably got like 5. So that's probably the biggest change, and just actually adjusting to the real world itself.
Did you have to adjust to that change of having 1,000 versus to a solid 5? Did you always rely on having that many people or friends?
I wouldn't say I relied on it, but it was an adjustment because, like, once you kind of get out of it, like, you don't have anywhere to go every day. So now you're like, man, what do I do? And you calling people, and a lot of people, like, once you fresh out of high school, we ain't got no car, we ain't really got no money. We start to realize, like, damn, my parents was really funding the whole plot.
How we gonna get your transportation and shit? How we get there? How we gonna get in? How we gonna eat?
Exactly. So
that's very big.
Yeah.
And I had to go through that transition as well. Learning, having a lot of homies, especially with building Straight Up the Trunk Radio.
Yeah.
Everybody can't go in that door with you.
No, for sure.
And you can get into many doors when you just go by yourself.
Yeah.
And when you like, I'll tell y'all what happened. You feel me? Because you go to a door and, like, say a party or event with 5 niggas.
Yeah.
The security is gonna be like, the promoter or whoever's throwing the event is like, I can't. It's 5 of y'all. You feel me? That's
right.
But if you go in there by yourself, I'm here representing myself, me. Man, I'm like, get in here, slide in.
I feel like I've been through that a lot too. Where you pulling up to the club and they like, you ain't got no girls with you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So then you got to switch the move. Like, all right, I'm gonna invite the homegirls. I'm not calling y'all no more. But then people get mad. Like, damn, you didn't invite me. But it's like, bro, I'm trying to get inside.
I'm trying to be outside looking like, damn, how was it? Understand that. Same.
Sure.
All right. Straight Up the Trunk Radio is about rain, sleep, snow. Got to get that dough, that hustle. What was Heir the Prophecy's first hustle as a kid?
Man, my first hustle, I was doing like construction kind of. So it was more like freelance work, but
as a kid.
As a kid? Like, I was selling candy.
As a kid, I
mean, I feel like 18, you still a kid because you still really adjusting. You ain't like,
Okay.
But you're an adult to the world.
You adult to the world. I'm saying like, I'm saying like kid, like 10 years old, maybe, you know, go and knock on the door, can I mow your lawn for $20?
Nah, my hustle was candy. So like middle school, high school, it was candy. Like I hit the 99-cent store. This is before like the Reese's went from like $2.50, but they was like $3, $4.
Yep.
And I was selling them for $1, right? So I had, you know what I'm saying, every day I was making like $90 a day.
Easy money.
Easy. Go back.
We did Kool-Aid gummy bears.
I did the Kool-Aid gummy bears too. Honestly, I over like and if anybody still remember, but I over put the Kool-Aid in there. Like it was like 10 gummy bears and 1,000 pounds of Kool-Aid. But I think that's what people wanted more than anything, the Kool-Aid more. So
you know?
Yeah, I try to switch it up.
Yep.
But to me, I was able to make more packs of Kool-Aid because I was saving gummy bears. So, I mean, the gummy worms, so I would put like 10 right here, 10 right here, 10 right here. And I was breaking it down and just having way more like supplies. So, yeah.
It was dope because we had competition at our school in the Valley. And people try to steal the recipe. They put water in it. Like, I'm like, you ain't supposed to put water in it. Y'all don't know. You feel me? Y'all supposed to just seal them up real tight and put them in a bag and let them sit overnight. You feel me? And let's let the Kool-Aid do its due.
Honestly, it was like, that was just probably people trying to mix it up. Like, we're going to give you some juice and some gummy worms. I don't know.
I'm telling you, they was like, man, this is how they do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, we used to make at least almost a cool $1,100 a week.
Right.
Off of that shit.
Man, y'all was killing it.
We had the homie go to Smart Final, get the supplies. Right. He'll pack it up in the morning. And that morning after we get off the bus, he'll display it. Yeah. And we all just rack up and do the same thing every day.
Though, that's tough. I was getting like $4.50.
Yeah.
But
white kids was throwing the chat surfing the valley.
Oh, okay. So
they don't know about Kool-Aid either. You feel me? So they like crackheads.
Right. I was over at Mark Twain in Venice, and that was actually a dope experience too. If I could go back and do school again, that's where I would start.
All right. Yeah. I like that. Between your parents, who had a better playlist, your mom or your pops, or even grandma?
Ooh, my mom.
What was on that playlist? What was you listening to growing up?
Aaliyah, Jay-Z, Eminem.
Oh.
Eminem was a shock for me. That was
that's what I said. We're Aaliyah, Jay-Z, then Eminem, like hardcore rap.
Yeah, no, she had the Whitney Houston. She had like, classics, but my mom was like really kind of keeping up with what was going on in music. So, like when Eminem dropped, she had the album. And one day I just turned on her radio in the living room and I heard the album for the first time. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm shaking my head because I'm like, he rapping so fast. I'm like trying to go with it. I ain't know how to bob my head to it, but I'm like, he hard. But yeah, it was Eminem was probably the biggest one for sure because I listened to him more than anything at the time.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, and Mace. Actually, I take that back. Mace was my mom's favorite. She used to really want to marry, bro.
That's why I was going to ask you that because about your musical influences, Mace, Nipsey Hussle, YG, Kendrick. Mace, though, I asked this question probably 100 times to artists, and Mace never came up. For you, your Mace is because of moms.
Mace is because of moms, but really, to me, Mace was the first real artist, the swagger artist. I feel like a lot of people don't give him that contribution, but he was smooth, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't really on the hardcore, it was just all his music sound player.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of had the vibe, you could just tell, man, he could just walk up on any girl, get her. So that's what I was looking at as a kid, man, I want all the baddies too. So
yep.
I don't know, but he just had a different type of swagger and I respected it. So yeah.
I like that. When did you first start getting into music? What year?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
2011.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I was writing parody music with my cousin. So I used to listen to Weird Al Yankovic. And so I used to make whatever single was on the radio, we would just write parody songs to it for fun. But I didn't know that I would take it seriously in the future. I had ran into somebody who said he was a producer when I was in middle school. And he ended up saying that, if you bring me some music, I'll put you on. So I got my sister together, her homegirl, we wrote a whole song, came and performed it. He you got to record it. I'm like, man, how the hell you do that? That's for rich people. I didn't know. So that just died right after that. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Can't get on. So But
do you think about getting back into the parody like scene in a way? Because it's social media has taken off so much, and so we have so many different avenues to display talent wise. You know, from we had what's that nigga's name? Emmanuel Hudson.
Oh,
you
yeah,
feel me? All
yeah,
these
yeah.
from Wild and Now, all the parodies that's happening from even Drewski and all them. Like that shit's serious now. It's like if you can build a career off of that.
I think for me, like that'd be something I was to do if I was really in a rap beef. Like because when you come off like that, they stick you in that box and then they don't take you serious. It don't matter how dope you are. So like
No, I love how you said that because first impressions is everything. You know?
Absolutely.
So it's hard for me. It's hard to take somebody that do skits on internet and take them serious as a comedian on stage.
Right.
Because I'm like, you're not that fun. You're funny for this 1 minute.
You're funny for the skit.
You feel me?
And that's
But
the
you
thing.
doing a whole 15 seconds? Nah, bro, you not funny at all. You corny.
Yeah, it's not the same like when you in front of live people or when you cooking these ideas in your room and you can do it over and do it over until it look funny or sound funny. You know what I'm saying? You got one shot on that stage to like impress the people.
Facts.
So I think that's why a lot of these like, and mind you, I think they dope. I think a lot of the stuff is funny, but you don't hear like the next Kevin Hart, like the next big comedian blowing up. They on tour and they doing these things, but they not ascending past like the Instagram fame. So.
And I seen you posted about it's hard to like stay real in a way. Real music's always going to sell and buy, but we're in a viral era right now where viral, if you're not going viral, you're not popping.
Right.
That's the reason why she had the trunk radio as in like boom, 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 boom to the top yet, because we ain't went viral on some bullshit. Everything that people that go viral on is usually on some bullshit. And like,
you might just try to get somebody on here to say BBL Drizzy. That's it.
I ain't gonna do all that. But it's like, how do you balance staying real and true to yourself versus I could just make this song and go viral in a way?
I mean, because I really just don't care what people think.
Okay.
And I think that's like my number one thing too, is like I feel like I'm just unapologetically me. Like I don't get embarrassed by things. I'm the type of person that'll fall down a flight of stairs and get up and just walk like normal. Like, y'all saw that? You know what I mean? Like I don't worry about other people's opinions, and I think that if that's your focus, that's you're gonna crash out regardless because you're gonna keep craving that attention, you're gonna keep seeking that attention, and you're gonna do anything for it. You're just gonna test your limit on how far you're willing to go to impress people.
Have you ever been pressured into that situation before, like where you've been in the studio sessions, like I can make this, they want you to make this type of song, but you're like, man, that's not even my type of flow.
I've never been pressured into it. Like I've been in studio sessions where I've seen people tell you like, no, this is what you need to do. Like, this is what's going to get you on. And I've seen people compromise themselves like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But it's like, bro, you just erased your whole song because somebody telling you this is going to get you on. And to be honest, they still not on. But it's because it's not authentic. Like a lot of people can peep what's real and what's fake. So it's like, he trying too hard, and you could tell when he trying too hard. So it's just like the energy behind and the like I'm trying to think of the word, but it's more just like the energy you put behind something. Like if you do something without the intention of like furthering yourself or like presenting yourself in a positive way, like you can't really expect it to go nowhere. It's possible it could blow up, but you ain't really like put no real clear intentions behind it. You just hoping like this is gonna be the one that go crazy.
You gotta put that work in too. Yeah. I hear that. I like that. I like that. 2021 to 2022, you had two albums, two EPs.
Yeah.
2023, no music.
Right.
They said Heir the Prophecy wanted to work on himself, artistry, show presence, stage presence. Where did that come from? Like, did you have a certain like show? Was you in a certain studio session where it's like, damn, I need to up my game up. Like, I need to be better.
Yeah.
Did something happen? Someone tell you that, or you was just out?
Nah, it's just something I do like with myself all the time. Like even when my creative process is literally shutting out all the music. So like, I would not listen to music for months. Like I'm the type that when I come on my bubble, I'm like, damn, who made this song? Like, you know what I mean? They like, bro, it's been out for like 5 months. I'm like, I ain't even know. So But for me, it was just kind of like, I wanted to completely like capture the message I wanted to send, because I think 2023 was like also a tough spot in my life too, where I was like completely like evaluating all the people around me and what they brought to my, to my life energy wise, and, the benefits of having them around. And so that was the first time I really just felt like I was by myself, and it was like all on me, and I put everything in my hands, and I'm like, I'm not going to ask my homie for a feature no more because he take 2 months. I'm going to just put a second verse on there. I'm not going to, like continue to just ask somebody like, can you help me? Can you help me when they're not doing it? Like, I'm going to just go figure out how to go get it myself. And so that's what 2023 was like, really like that trial period of like, do I have it in me to show up for myself? And I think like,
you hear my nigga?
Yeah,
you hear?
I'm here. Yeah, but
surviving.
Yeah, and that's really where the name came from. Is just like I started doing so much. Like 2023, I got invited. I was able to attend the BET Awards, which I didn't even go, but I was at all the BET Award events. I was at like all of these different like celebrity parties. I was mingling with just so many people, and like I'm posting in. My friends is like, "Oh, how you getting there?" I'm like, "Bro, I told you, like I'm not playing." And so it was just more like, damn, you ain't even invite me, bro. You weird. Like these type of things, and I'm like, and for you to say something like that, but you said you love me, bro, that's kind of crazy. And then I'm like hitting people like, hey, pull up to this. Nah, bro, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And it's like, you can't say this the life you want if you're not actively seeking it. Like there's people that don't even sleep behind this.
Man, you can say that shit, dog. Bro, there's people I know that would go to do their 9 to 5 and they say they want this lifestyle, right, but they'll be too tired to go to an event for an hour or so. Like,
bro,
just pop out. Just show up. Just pop out and show up. You don't have to stay for the whole event. Just say what's up. Let people know that you was there. Go on social media, post that you was there.
Yeah.
That right there will put you 10 steps ahead of somebody who just says,
I mean, just shaking hands, like somebody will recognize your face like 10 times. And even if they don't know your name, the next time they see them, I actually like, well, bro, what's your name again? Or, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they know you. So it's just like, they might, come over here with us. You know what I'm saying? Or what you been on? It's just, it's so important. Even if you're going to just show up in there and walk and shake hands and get on, like, it's so important. And so like, I found myself doing that, like just at these events by myself, in these long lines by myself, walking in the building, trying to see who I recognize or see who I want to meet, and just, yo, I'm such and such, and I just.
That's the grind. Yeah. That's the grind. I'll introduce myself to a motherfucker 20 times.
Yeah.
Like until he says, "What up, Bankhead?" or "What up, Strap Truck Radio?" Like, there we go. Yeah. Now I'm seeing it in a way, like. There's people that be like, "What's up, baby?" Before I even do it, because I'm there. I'm like, "Yo, you gonna recognize who I am, and what I'm about, and what my platform is." Right. So I'm in competition with the bigger platforms. So, hey, you feel me? So I'll be like, "Yeah, let me get that." I understand that.
Yeah.
Because, hey, you got to.
You have to.
You have to. Like, it's the grind. That is, to me, you being tired or you not going to these events, it is the testament of law of attraction, life's energy. If you put that shit out there, it's going to come back to you.
Yeah.
In some type of way, in some type of way. It might not be that event. It might not be that year. But the year after, it's going to come back
Something
to you.
Small, like somebody might just hit you and be like, bro, pull up to the studio.
Pull up.
And you just sitting in the room. And like, I got a friend, you know what I'm saying, that I know, he ended up in a room with Kanye and walked out with 15 bands. Just contributing, like, bro, Kanye don't even know him to this day, but he was like, oh, you had some contribution. There you go. Like, and that's the money you could take and really just kind of build off, like, how can I market myself? How can I get myself in more rooms or whatever the case is.
And even just build off of that whole experience. If I was just in this room, I did such and such on this song. Like,
that's on your resume.
On your resume. And I had to learn about your resumes out here as well. Like, I just do shit and keep doing it and just on to the next. I don't like take a mental note or even write it down. Like, I had to, somebody asked me to do like a whole, like one sheet of myself. She asked me some questions. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I had to really think about some shit. Like, I did all this, but I had to really sit down and think, because I'm like, man, I'm just moving to the next interview. I'm going to the next artist, whatever. It's just like, uh-oh.
I think when you do
a
stuff
whole
like
lot
that,
when
you
actually
learn.
yeah,
You learn a lot about
bruh.
yourself. Doing my bio, or going through the process of doing my bio, I was like, damn.
You don't really know yourself. You have to find yourself and know
real.
yourself to know this shit. It's like, it's not scary, but it's a scary roller coaster, but it's a beautiful one because you reveal some shit of yourself that you don't even know. Like,
and you reveal it knowing it, but you ain't never thought about it.
Exactly.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, and you've never just shared that with the world. So you just like, it just out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. I need to talk about this song real quick, man. Off the rip. When I first seen the video, I was like, he talking to somebody. He got some type of energy. It's hard. The first couple of lyrics, you feel me? He's like, who you talking to? Who you talking about?
Man, honestly,
fuck your ops, fuck your shooters, all them. Like,
because honestly, I just feel like it wasn't even targeted at specifically anybody, but just haters. I think people who, you know what I'm saying, who talk negatively on what your agenda is, or, you know what I'm saying, that just can't come to the grips of like, whatever you say can be a reality.
Facts.
And so that's really what it was. Like, I don't care who you know, I don't care who you got around you, I don't care, like, bro, I am who I am, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, and I think that just really came from two, like, first evaluating my circle, just being in situations where it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like, people of higher stature, like, you know who I know, like, you ain't doing nothing with it, so I don't care. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of talking to everybody who really just kind of try to step on what I had going on, and just letting them know, like, I'm gonna get there. You just gonna have to watch now.
I love that, because a lot of people will throw some names in your face and shit like that, but you're not there now. You're not doing that now. Like, what are you doing now with it? You know?
Yeah.
I get that. Also, I think it was at the end of the song or in between the song, you was talking about your energy. I think it was.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines. Like, I don't wish a damn thing on my enemies. I'm just saying I'm exclusive with my energy.
Exclusive with your energy. There we go. I'm over here thinking like, what has he said about the energy? He kept saying it all interview right now, but like, exclusive with your energy. Can you talk about that? Because I feel like more people need to be exclusive with the energy they give out to people, or even accepting energy from other people.
Right.
Can you talk about you being exclusive with your energy?
Man, energy is like one of the realest things on earth. Like, manifestation, energy, like auras, all of that is so real. And it's like the people that you have around you can either bring you down or build you up. And in the time that you put into something, like, if you could sit there and focus on hating somebody, you could have took all that energy and time and focused on building yourself up or putting into your career or whatever you want to be. So it's like, that was just me saying, like, I really don't care what other people doing, what they got going on. I don't care about people I don't like. It don't make me no difference. Like, this is what I'm focused on. Like, and but yeah, it's just really important to nurture your energy, and then nurture the energy that's around you, and make sure that, you know, it's all on a upward scale. So yeah, that was a very important line for me to put into there.
And they don't teach us none of this shit about energy manifestation in high school growing up.
Right, they don't teach us how to survive in the real world.
They don't. So like, if I knew about like Eric Thomas, like these motivational speakers in high school, I think I might be cussing out my teachers.
Right.
Because I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah.
You don't know shit, you here. But that's just me though. That is just me, about exclusive with your energy. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna tap into that and be very exclusive.
It's important. And I mean, that's even why, like,
since you're doing that, my bad to cut you off, have people called you fake because of that. Like, oh, he's not giving me that much time no more. Like, he ain't trying to hang out no more.
Yeah, and like, that all comes back to where, you know, the project name from is that, like, people switched up on me, but because they believe I switched on them, but it's just really not. I just invested in myself, and that's it.
You just took yourself more serious. That's all it is. And people, they can't understand that. Like, nah, I don't want to go out tonight. I'm in the studio. I ain't trying to go to the club, the bar, the hookah lounge, none of that.
Yeah.
I'm in the studio.
And two, like, people look at it like I might be at an event, posting I'm at an event. They like, bro, you ain't invite me. You being weird. Like, it's lit in there. I'm like, bro, but I'm here on business. I'm not here to be lit. Like, I didn't have not one drink. I ain't hit not one blunt, bro. I'm in here shaking hands. I'm in here taking names and giving minds back out. So that's really what it comes down to, is that, like, people's perception of what I got going on caused them to have problems with me. And I'm like, that's on you, player.
I did the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
I did the same. They be like, bro, you gotta go invite me to the Chris Brown party. Bro, you're not gonna invite me to the listening party with Schoolboy. You was in the room with 2 Chainz? Like,
Yeah.
Steve LaBelle was right there next to you, bro. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, like
This straight up the trunk radio, we promoting ourselves. We out here branding.
Exactly.
I'm not out here being belligerent, drunk, you feel me? I ain't smoking 100 blunts with these niggas, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm introducing myself to everybody in this motherfucking room, you know, and you, knowing you gonna be trying to talk to they bitches, and I'm good on that. I ain't trying to have that type of
You gonna have
energy,
me in
feel
a situation.
You gonna have exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I say, fuck having 100 niggas that coming with you in the room. I can come in there by myself. I can represent myself.
Facts.
I don't need y'all. You feel me?
Facts.
I'm a big nigga anyway, so I'm like 3 people, so it's all good.
Yeah.
You feel me? All right. The name, come with envy.
Mm-hmm.
The name comes with envy. Everybody has some type of envious shit about people about them. And when did you realize that? Like when you start cutting people off, and you say, no, come to my event. Like you invited me to my event. Like when did that name like this? Is the
Honestly,
name for it?
I came up with the name for that project like years before I even started putting it together. But it just kind of comes from like you look at people like become successful, and people just try to hate on it from like regardless. So it's like a motherfucker blow up, and they like he sold his soul, or you know what I'm saying? He not gonna last, and it's like, bro, you don't even know this man. You don't even know what he got going on. You don't know trials, tribulations, or anything. So it's like I was seeing that forever from people. So I think that the project name came up a long time ago, but I just didn't really put it together right away because that's not where I was in my life. I was still like cultivating my sound, still trying to get my circle involved. But it also like I decided from there to make my projects connect. So like my first project was called Bad Company. And that's when I started to realize like the people around me wasn't the people I needed in my life. And I didn't immediately cut them off. And
You didn't immediately.
I didn't immediately cut them off, but I just knew like
You had
it's gonna be that. Cause it's hard. Like, damn, bro, I grew up with you my whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, damn, we talked about, you know what I'm saying, getting to this point and like how we gonna break bread, how we gonna change other people's lives, and like how much of the world we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? And that was like a difficult thing for me to like think about. And then the second project was Star Power. And that was just kind of like the point where I realized like, bro, I got this and can't nobody take this from me. Like I know where I'm going. And
hey, Check is my song too.
Oh yeah.
Star Power, Check.
Yeah, that was a song personally for me. Like I swear I never thought anybody would like it. I was just like, bro, I love it.
Yeah, I was listening on the way up here.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs on there. Cause they even start off with like a little skit, like somebody was like, "You're a disgrace. You're everything that's going wrong in this world." And I was like, maybe not, So it's like that was really just for me to just be like, I really don't care what people talking about, and I made that song specifically for me. So. You know what I'm saying? It's dope to hear that you was fucking with it.
Yeah, I was on the way up here. I replayed it back like twice. But hold on now.
Yeah. And I was low-key talking on that month.
You were? Exactly. On Come With Envy, we have features?
Yes, I have. So I got Mylon the Perrys.
Okay.
I met him through Underground.
Okay.
And we just locked in immediately.
That's dope.
I got him on 2 songs. One of the songs he did vocals over. And then the other one, we got a song called Energy that's just... That song is gonna go crazy. The moment the project dropped, that song is going crazy. I got AC Forever. She's a dope singer. She does like spoken word, and so I had 2 songs with her, but I'm gonna push it to another project. But yeah, she's on the project. She's doing vocals for me, and then I got Stanley G. She's dope. This is actually her first ever song, and she snapped. So it's just like I couldn't leave it out. Okay. So I ended up hitting him up. We did the song a couple years ago. He was doing an album, and I was like, I was hitting him up for a while, like, bro, send me the song. I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about it because I'm like, bro, that song is hard. And he kept saying, like, I'm gonna send it. And he was so busy. He was touring in Japan. He was all over the place. And then one day I finally hit him when I got ready to put the project together, and I had my song set. I'm like, I'm done. And I was like, but that'd be a dope song to drop in the summer. I hit him up. He like, yeah, you can have it. I'm like, say less. So I pulled up on him in the studio. We re-recorded it.
Have it. Like what?
Yeah.
Give me that. I need the stems
Bro,
and everything.
I couldn't believe it. I didn't think he was gonna give it to me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He been like a family. He was my mom's best friend growing up, which was dope. You know, my mom ended up helping him out with a lot of different music because he was producing for like, you know, Ice Cube, Tupac.
So your mama's family, her musical ties helped you in your career. That's fire.
It came full circle. He was really
full circle.
Yeah, he was really the first person that really helped me get my sound together. So I ended up pulling up on him one day to his crib. He had a home studio, and he was just like, "Bro, you dope." And he was like, "You got this aspect and this aspect," and he was like, "And I like how you put it together." And so like when I would record, he was just like giving me little tips, like, you know, you need a little more here, you need a little more energy here, or more aggression here, or like, and I mean, he just helped me really put my sound together. And I just took, you know, everything as he said as, you know, a learning lesson, because I mean, you signed a Def Jam for 20 years. There's a reason for that.
Yeah. I always wanted to ask the artist, like, how did you come up with your sound?
Right.
You know, like, because a lot of artists be like, I was in the studio, I just made that shit, the beat, da-da-da, you know?
No, I feel like I had my sound, but like I had the right people to nurture it and like give me direction and to build upon what I was doing. And then even to show me how to go outside of what I was doing and make it, you know, more than what it could be.
Do you have a go-to producer or?
Yeah, I do. Omar Cortez, man, that's like my guy. And then I got his tag is hella loud, but Santino. Those two people I've been working with for actually around the same time. I met Santino pre-COVID, like 2018.
Okay.
And then during COVID is when I met Omar, like 2020, when they was giving us that big check. And I was like, fuck it, I'm in the studio. And my cousin told me about him. I locked in the studio. We was just in there like every single day. And then he was just like, bro, you dope. Let me show you some beats. And it was it.
What's considered pre-COVID? Like what years? Because you said pre-COVID. It's like 2009, pre-COVID?
Nah, like pre-COVID to me is like 2019.
2019?
Yeah,
18-ish?
Like, yeah, 18. Because
I was thinking like, man, what the fuck is pre-COVID? Like, I understand what you said,
yeah.
2018, but I'm like, I said 2009. Is that pre-COVID?
That's technically pre-COVID. Yeah, it's technically.
I understand that. Like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Those two producers, they on this project as well?
No, neither one is on this project.
How your go-to producers ain't getting on the
So mind you, if you go listen back to almost all my projects, Omar is on all of them. Santino's on a couple of them. But for this one, I was just in my own world. But Omar mixed, mastered all of the music. But I just was in my own world. I was just trying to like, you know, put a specific sound together. And it's not that they couldn't do it, but you know, the way time was, like, I wasn't really like trying to like wait. Like, I was like, all right, what's your availability? Like, man, I got like 2 weeks on Thursday. I'm like, it's not gonna work for me. So I just, all right, I'm gonna go here.
I understand that you gotta get it done.
Yeah, so I was
using the mode, using the mood. Like, I gotta get it out.
Yeah.
I hear you.
But Omar definitely and Santino, like, they'll always be around for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Stanley Earl, man?
Stanley Earl.
I Googled him. Don't get me wrong. It was some old black man.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Bro, he a legend, man.
Who the hell is Stanley Earl?
So I ended up seeing this video. It was so funny because I was just like watching skits on Instagram, I believe, and man, I just seen him like trying to describe like what he do to women. I'm like, man, his old ass ain't doing nothing. But when he just started talking, I just was cracking up, and I played it back and I watched it again, cracking up, and I started sending it to everybody like, hey, look at this old man acting up. And so then I was just really sitting in the house one day like, I'm about to make actually, it wasn't even a Stanley Earl song at first. It started off like I was watching this show, and so I was trying to like put like the vampire aspect into the song, so that's where the Ripper comes from.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I started realizing like as I was watching the show, yeah, like the Rippers, they're like I forgot what it's called. They would like basically hypnotize women to like, you know what, or really they could hypnotize anybody, but that's how they would like talk. Like they'd walk up to you, look in your eyes, and be like, "Go get me $1,000 out the bank," type shit. So I was like,
I need to Google that shit.
Yeah, so I was like,
you can do that,
bro. I guess if you're a vampire, I don't know, but so I was really putting it together like that. But I'm like, how can I spin this aspect of that and like also put like Stanley Earl in it. And so that's really where it came from. So I was like, all right, beginning of the song, I want the tag. I want this Stanley Earl just off the rip. It's gonna confuse people.
Oh, definitely. I'm like, I Googled that nigga.
Yeah.
For a minute, I'm like, is that his real name?
Right.
Your real name for a minute?
Yeah, no.
I ain't gonna lie, you do like a Stanley Earl. I ain't gonna lie, you do look like a Stanley Earl, dog.
Yeah, but then he
I'm gonna go check out his videos. I did see it. I was
Yeah.
like, who's this old black man that's popping up on my damn Google search?
I
So,
wanted this man to be in my actual music video. Like, and I don't know if he's still alive to this day because he was old when I saw the video years ago. But
we'll see.
yeah,
He might be in your video.
Yeah,
you got music video
the
for
video
it?
is out.
It's out? Okay.
But if I run into bro, I'll revisit it for sure. I'll revisit it.
All right. K. Dot, Kendrick Lamar has set the world on fire with "Not Like Us." It's the #1 song in the world off of Billboard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like this whole winning of the beef with Drake has given the West Coast artists some momentum to drop and to put like the West Coast back on like the forefront?
Nah, I think West Coast already been on the forefront. Like, we never really fell off. It's just like music has just been at a period where people ain't putting nothing out right now. But I think that he set a bar for like, all right, well, if everybody gonna start dropping again, this is what you gotta come with. Like, it's gotta be heat, it's gotta be fire. So, but I don't want to say he like, put us back on the map because we kind of already established. Like, you can't take that away.
True.
Yeah.
You're right. And the West Coast right now we got heat out in the street. You feel me? We
Facts.
got 310 Baby. We got Kevin
Yeah.
For Real with Everybody, his new EP.
Yeah, everybody's a hit.
Ty Dolla $ign, that #1. You feel me? Vultures. YG got Naka and Weirdo now. And now we have Kendrick with Not Like Us and his Drake dismantle of disses. You feel me?
Right.
When you seen those back-to-back disses from Kendrick, like what was your first like thoughts about it real quick?
Honestly, the only thing I really just felt about the whole situation was, damn, why J. Cole drop out? Because I heard the 7-minute drill and I played it back to back. It was hard. But like I also respected it too because, you know what I'm saying, protect your energy. What kind of energy you want to?
You right.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, since J. Cole dropped out, it is hard for me to listen to him right now. Like J. Cole put him on, he's talking about all this. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't about that.
Yeah.
You ain't a shooter. You ain't about that life.
I wish he would have
nigga.
just left the 7-minute drill out.
Like, not even that. He should have just stayed in it. He should have stayed in it and maybe release one other track or something or let it play out and you just be in the background.
Yeah.
But you saying I'm bound out because protecting your energy, I get that.
Yeah.
At the same time, now every time I hear some new J. Cole or anything, like, I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah.
You not
Nah,
this. You not
I can't say that. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that new album when Drew drop.
I definitely always listen to Cole, man. The music level is it's hard to compete with.
If you could put, all right, who's 1, 2, and 3? Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. Who's 1, 2, and 3 for you?
For me, it's definitely Cole, Kendrick, Drake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, I used to always listen to Kendrick like I think before his second album. So Section 80 was fire.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly. Section 80 was fire. The Good Kid, Mad City was literally like, I mean, when that came out, that was unbeatable.
Life changing.
Yeah. So, and then after that, I just shifted to Cole, like, and I just felt like I related more to him too. On top of that, so I think that's kind of what it was too. But this past couple years, Cole's been snapping. I mean, the features, the songs, like, I don't think I've heard verses better than what Cole was doing. You know what I'm saying? Besides, like, what I think I'm doing. You know?
But he need to go his ass back into the weight room, the gym, because when he want to go play with Drake and Kendrick, he need to go ahead and get his stamina up or something. He got to get his weight up or something.
He ain't going.
Man, I was just saying, I'm telling you, every time I hear J. Cole, it's like, man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I was disappointed that he dropped out, but I respect it. I mean, I said it in the song, like, brother, you know what I'm saying?
Exclusive with your energy out here. You know that I get it. All right. We're going to get into this quick Q&A.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Quick answers. All right. Tacos or chicken wings?
Chicken wings.
Hamilton High or Crenshaw High?
Crenshaw.
BBL or breast implants?
BBL.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
New shoes or new outfit?
No outfit.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't even know, I went to Hamilton.
I got to do some research, man.
Oh, yeah.
I do research.
I got kicked out.
Yeah. You was in the dean's office the whole first week or so. You was a badass.
Oh,
you was a hard-headed. You feel me?
My whole story out there. Yeah.
Hey. It's already out there.
Yeah. No,
It's already out there.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. He said it. Not me. I'm just, rephrasing.
The whole week.
Yeah. I'm just rephrasing everything. But comes with envy. The 31st.
Yes.
Excited.
I'm like
excited, nervous. This is your first EP in a year, I feel like, right? Album.
But yeah, 2 years. I mean, definitely excited, but I'm prepared. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I put together the right music, and you know what I'm saying, I got the right people behind me right now, right people around me, and nothing that could stop us at this point. So I would just say I'm prepared more than anything.
I love. Before we get out of here, what's a quote or affirmation you living by?
Help the hopeless. Yeah.
Help the hopeless. Hey, it's your boy Bankhead, the name, Straight Out the Trunk Radio, Heir the Prophecy.